As somebody who is challenged by dysmorphic thoughts on a regular basis, I think that I do not place a lot of attention on how other people's dysmorphic thoughts may impact their vision of the world and the way that they interact even with me. I spend a lot of time making jokes about men and bashing men as a facade for my yet to be fully integrated anger towards men. Anger towards patriarchy, anger towards my internalized patriarchy, anger towards all the men who disappointed me, and the huge disappointment that I can recognize in so many women is not the individual disappointment of certain men, but just the general disappointment that confirms what many of us have already had as experience in relationship to men. And also a deep sadness for women in regards to the fact that they cannot find a man that opens their heart fully so that they can give everything that they yearn to offer. Going back to what I initially said, as somebody who struggles a lot with self-image acceptance, I may not be empathetic enough towards men's struggle with the way that they look. Mostly because as a woman, I imagine that it's kind of clear for men that what most women look for is not how you look, but what you are able to provide as an experience, as a feeling, as a nurturing of our energy and of our identity. And I think that this is valid also for men, even if most men are brainwashed into the idea that they are more visual and they are allowed to look and choose a partner only based on her looks. I think that it's ingrained in our biology that men will look for somebody who has maternal qualities. And it's very interesting to notice that the research shows that even if we may be attracted to people who are extremely good looking, we do not choose as life partners people who are above our level of attractiveness. And there is a reason for that, because that brings a lot of uncertainty and a lot of insecurity. So my invitation, I think, for myself is to start deconstructing. Another beautiful moment was when a male friend in the recent days showed me, by just being who he is, how much projection happens between us and how much I'm acting towards him from a place of assumption. So the invitation is to create a bit more empathy around male issues and the invisible aspects that men might be confronting with. And the second invitation would be to identify the things that we ourselves struggle in the discourse of the other person or in the discourse of the people that we meet. Because so very often it's so much easier to identify our own patterns by listening to the stories that other people tell us.